We will cover some user options for onboarding your Verifone site controller. Verifone C-Site Management is a cloud-based tool that allows sites to remotely access their configurations and make modifications to multiple stores that have been onboarded to the tool. C-Site Management comes with your Site Solutions package that also includes your point-of-sale and site controller software, 24/7 365 help desk support, remote software delivery, and other benefits. Onboarding the controller is essential to the ongoing mission of increasing convenience, working to maximize uptime, and reduce interruptions in business during changes. On the C-Site Management Overview page found on verifone.cloud, you will find videos that walk you through the point where your commander is onboarded from the configuration client. This video first focuses on your options as to whom and with what C-Site Management user account is utilized for the onboarding process. This document, found on verifone.cloud, shows some different options. For instance, you can create a new user with a Commander Onboarder role. You, or someone else in your organization, could use this login to onboard commanders. You could choose to give that login to a third party like your IT support in order to onboard commanders only, as creating a user in this way will only allow them to onboard commanders. You can also onboard commanders yourself as the PetroSite admin. When you first create your account, you are the PetroSite admin. Our third option involves selecting a VASC company to give the ability to onboard your commanders to specific sites. Let's go through those options.
First, we will discuss creating a user specifically for onboarding the commander. Log in to C-Site Management using your PetroSite admin user. Hover over Administration, and then under User Management, choose Users. Click the Add User button in the upper right-hand corner. Fill in the name for the onboarder. This user is in your estate and you have control over this user. An email address can only be tied to one user in C-Site Management. If the corresponding email address is already assigned to an existing user, the configuration will not save. So choose a unique email address. This email address can be within your company, or it could be from a free email service. Next, we will choose the role of Commander Onboarder. If this is the only role we assign, this is the only task that this user can undertake. We now have to choose which sites this user can access to onboard commanders. I can scroll through the hierarchy and choose individual sites, or just select the box at the top to allow any site to be onboarded by this user. Next, click the Create User button at the top or bottom of the page. The user will automatically receive an email to reset the password. This user can now onboard commanders from Configuration Client.
Before we get to onboarding the commander, let's look at login option number 2. A merchant may use the original login created at account creation, as this user is the PetroSite admin. It is not advisable that you share this account with anyone else. Again, I will demonstrate the onboarding process near the end of this video. Let's take a look at our third option.
This summer, merchants will have the opportunity to allow a VASC access to their estate. In order to do this, the merchant will go to Administration and then VASC Site Management. From here you see a list of your sites. you can click on Manage Sites. We can assign or unassign VASC companies to locations in our estate. Click on Assign Sites, grab the pull down, and choose the VASC company in question. I will choose the company Test 101. Here I see my hierarchy. I can choose which sites I wish to give this VASC access to. By clicking at the top, this gives access to all sites in my estate. Once you have read, understand, and agree to these terms, you can click Assign. This now allows that VASC company to see your sites in their estate for the specific tasks that have been allowed. At first, the only task available will be Commander Onboarding. In the future, you will be able to choose other tasks that you wish for that VASC to have access to. If I wish to unassign sites, I'll choose the Unassign Sites button, choose the VASC company that I wish to unassign, and I can see a list of the sites that this company has access to. I can check the boxes I wish to remove access from, and then if I agree with the statement below, I can check this box and unassign. Understand that changes while that site was assigned to the VASC will not be undone.
At first, the only task available to VASCs will be to onboard commanders. In the future, you will be able to choose different tasks and allow that VASC access to particular sites for those tasks. At any time, you can go to verifone.cloud, click on Petroleum, click on Seasite Management, and on that page, you will find 2 videos that show the onboarding process. One for versions 5335 to 5401, and the other for version 5402 and beyond. I will go ahead and demonstrate onboarding a commander running version 5402 and beyond. First, using your browser, navigate to the configuration client. Log in to Configuration Client with your manager user. Navigate to Initial Setup, connect to Verifone Seasite Management, then enter the Seasite Management email address and password for either the onboarder account that you have created that you or someone else may be using to onboard this commander, or log in as the Petro site admin. Once the commander is onboarded, you will get this confirmation saying the onboarding completed at the time and date listed.
Look for more upcoming videos in this series.